Hello guys, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. I can't say Zenkai Origins because this has nothing to do with Zenkai Origins, which is rather surprising for my channel, but I want to see how this works. Anyway, so if you don't know, Dragon Ball Online Generations is a stat-based game very similar to Final Stand and Zenkai Origins in terms of progression. This game is actually something I wanted to play. I think it was around March 3rd or March 2nd. I tried to log on, but then it did it was been closed down because Roblox sometimes has these updates that they do, and sometimes they can mess with the code within someone's game, and they can basically just fuck up the entire game, and it just prevents you from being able to play it. If this happens, the devs just have to go through an extraordinary amount of work to get it fixing in some cases. This game has been closed since March 3rd, so it's right around 6 or 7 months at this point. It's getting quite old at this point. However, what this guy's been doing is I think he fixed it around like the second or third week into the closure. However, then he just decided to start updating this game a lot. As you can see from this changelog here, shout out to the Dragon Ball Online Generations wiki, by the way, they are very informative. I'll leave their link in the description if you want to have a little browse for yourself. They've been adding a lot of stuff. They've been adding a lot of different moves. Like a new, I think they've added a new area entirely, which is space. The Dragon Balls in this game actually seem quite interesting. Not quite as grindy as Zenkai Origins, and certainly not as grindy as Final Stand, because in Final Stand, unlike Zenkai Origins, they can spawn anywhere, and this includes randomly in the middle of an ocean, where you have practically no chance of finding it. I think if they opened this game around May time, it would have probably been better, because there would have been updates for people to play, but it wouldn't have been quite as frustrating for everyone. There's been a lot of, I don't want to say false promises, but I guess false promises for this game. I feel like the owners felt he was under a lot of pressure, so he kept giving dates that he just couldn't work up to. In my opinion, I think he may have... I don't think the hype for this game is necessarily dead, but it's definitely a lot lower than what it would have been if he released it around May with new content. I just feel like he's gone on a bit of a... because he apparently likes updating this game when no one's playing, which I guess somewhat makes sense, because usually when you update something, it's going to break a lot of online stuff, but that's just how development cycles work. I don't think closing your game for this amount of time is necessarily healthy. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a lot of content, but some newer players can feel possibly like just absolutely drowned in content, and it might actually stop people from wanting to play. It's similar to Final Stand, really. There's just so much there that it can be a bit overwhelming, and people can feel that they've been left out a bit. I'm looking forward to this. I'll try to play it on the day, ironically, that it closed, which is kind of frustrating. Do let me know in the comments, by the way, if you want me to play this game, because I would be willing. It does look very fun. Because I saw it from a YouTuber's video that I was recommended, and it did look pretty good. I think the combat system is pretty nice. And also I do like stat-based Dragon Ball games, so that's also a point of it. You can just see the amount of content here. He's added a bunch of PvP, different, like generally additions to PvP, and also like a title system, which I think sounds very interesting, because I think having kind of these collectible aspects in-game can be quite good. For me anyway, it's definitely a selling point. So yeah, throughout this entire time, he's adding the entire planet with like 34 quests, I think it was, which is quite ridiculous. There's definitely going to be a whole lot to do. They've also added Legendary Super Saiyan from one of the most recent leaks, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Legendary Super Saiyan and Broly are my favourite forms and characters in Dragon Ball, so the fact that he didn't make it a Game Pass like a lot of people do, or just, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. It'll be something I'm trying to get. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make content on this game. I'd definitely be willing. Yeah, if you show this video a bunch of support, then I'll know that this kind of content is welcome on the channel. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Enjoy the video.